Hi everyone, this is Dr. Saida Noreen and I'm here to present theoretical analysis of thermo-responsive behavior of microgels loaded with silver nanoparticles. The questions we have to answer is what is the thermo-responsive behavior of hybrid microgels, how the spherical silver nanoparticles are classically distributed inside the microgel, how the temperature affects the diffusion coefficient, probability density, surface tension and surface energy of silver nanoparticles. Is it the concentration or the size of the particles that matters the most? What are the applications and the future perspective of our results? This is the graphical representation how the silver nanoparticles behave inside a hybrid microgel. So first of all, what is a hybrid microgel? Hybrid microgels are a blend of organically structured microgels and metal nanoparticles. Hybrid microgels, specifically NIPPAM, show the reversible swelling and collapse behavior in response to the external environment stimuli, and here the external environmental stimuli is the temperature. The classical Maxwellian distribution is considered here for the velocity of the spherical silver nanoparticles inside the microgels network. Even at the low temperatures, they still behave classically. Initially, it is in the swollen state, and after a specific critical temperature, that is about 335 Kelvin, the microgel will collapse and the silver nanoparticles will disperse everywhere. This is the graph between diffusion coefficient and the temperature. It is a linear representation of the increase of diffusion coefficient with the temperature. Tabulated values of the temperature and the diffusion coefficient, which we have evaluated, quoted below. Now this second graph is also a representation of the distribution of the particles inside the microgel and the velocity of the particles. With the increase in temperature, the distribution of the particles inside the microgel will decrease. This distribution of particles is the classical or the Maxwell-Boltzmann distribution. These are the tabulated values shown below in table 2. In this 3D plot, we can see that the effect of temperature on the most probable velocity of the particles and the probability density. We can see that with the increase in temperature, the most probable velocity of the particle will also increase, but the probability density of the particle will decrease. Now this is the representation of the particle surface tension with respect to the size of the silver nanoparticles. We can see that with the increase in the size of the particles, the surface tension will decrease. The table 4 tabulated values are shown below for this. This is again a reverse relation between elasticity and the size of the particles. Now these are the important results which we have concluded. The most important result is the effect of the particle concentration is the most prominent feature over the particle size. The shape and the size distribution of the particles has a large variety of applications. Our future perspective is to evaluate such a suitable particle concentration of silver nanoparticles that can help in the diagnosis and treatment of various diseases of plants and animals. These are the references which we have used. Thanks for watching.